right, long time no live. What's going on, Extreme Fitness Junkies? It's Tony. Um, Today I want to talk about some positive vibes. I was really fortunate enough today to attend a seminar. I want to talk about that. So it was a summit I attended today. So it's called Time to Rise Summit by Tony Robbins, and I attended that today. And so today in this live, I'm going to do what's my old story, what's my new story, and how my new story will change my life. That was actually the assignment for day one. It was a virtual live event by Tony Robbins. Really good stuff. I have a lot of respect. Did not know who Tony Robbins was, but I have a lot of respect for him and what he does and his story. And just like good leaders, you tell a story, right? You tell a story to your audience. And that's what I feel like, as a leader, telling stories. That's like one of the biggest bang for your buck is just telling that story. So. No matter what you do in life, there's always a story to tell. And today I want to talk about how a positive mindset can go a really long way. We got Junior in the background. What's up, Junior?
I'm playing.
You're playing?
Black.
You come get a snack soon, all right? Trying to get the Heat game on here. Playing the Chicago Bulls. So what do you guys envision yourself as positive? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to pull up the Miami Heat game here. It's a really close game for you basketball fans. I love the Heat. Hope they beat the Bulls tonight. Alright, there we go. Alright, so a positive mindset goes a long way. And I just want to tell you guys today, I was fortunate to attend this summit. It was like a leadership summit. It was called Time to Rise by Tony Robbins. If any of you guys are familiar with that. What's going on, Caden? Ransom. A lot. Tony Robbins is a motivational speaker. It's pretty good today. I really enjoyed, his seminar today. It was really good. I feel motivated. A lot of his ideology is, being positive, being positive and having that positive mindset. He helps you discover who you really are and what you're really made out of from the ground up. Great leaders tell stories. Great leaders tell stories. And I was very intrigued by stories. And everyone's got a story. Everyone has got a story on where they came from and where they're going and what they're doing. It's impressive. Hey, what's going on, Rogelio Flores? Thank you. Lots of respect to you, man. Thank you for liking all my stuff. Appreciate you. So we're going to talk about how, positive minds equals good minds, right? You got to be positive. You cannot think negative. You know, 3 things you'll get from extreme stress is you'll know how strong you are. You know, your real friends. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Real friends and immunity. You know, you got to see how things are. You see the situation, and you see the good of the situation, right? You make it way better than you see it. So you take a glass that's half full, and you make the glass half empty, make it half full, right? I appreciate you, Rogelio. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You know, a lot of results come from within. So just take a deep breath. Breathe. 4x4 box breathing. And just be calm. You know. So I'm reading over some notes from Tony Robbins' seminar today, his summit. You know, he's got the critical keys, you know. A lot of these Fortune 500 people use Tony Robbins as a mentor, a coach. You know, he's driven. You become a creator of your own life, right? So, what I'm going to do is an assignment. So it's a 3-day summit that I attended by Tony Robbins. And we had an assignment that for tomorrow, which I'm actually going to post this video on my Facebook, Extreme Fitness Junkies. If you haven't done so, please subscribe. But the assignment is, what's my old story? What's my new story? And how will my new story change my life? So here we go. What's my old story? Haha, my old story, man, you guys are in for it. My old story was pessimistic, negative, frustrated, always talking down, scared, you know, just not always being in that corner, trying not to be seen, trying to fly under that radar. I'm still like that, but just being underneath that radar. And that wasn't fun, right? That's just Junior in the background, guys. What's up, Leon? Junior, you want a snack? Okay. Come on over if you want a snack, big guy. So, old me was, you know, just not confident in what I do. I was always scared of what other people were thinking of me, you know. Oh my gosh, you know, my shirt's too tight. My shirt's too tight. Or, oh man, you know, I'm worried of wearing this color with this tie. And who cares? Who cares? What's going on? So, self-esteem was really low. That was my old me, all right, my old story. And before I discovered Extreme Fitness Junkies, I was always the quiet one. I was always the one, you know, hiding excuses, not driven, no goals, no ambitions, just show up. It just was boring, right? Now, 1,000 some followers later, and I have Extreme Fitness Junkies. So that was my old story. My new story is I've established myself with fitness. I've created confidence organically. I am who I am today. I've created Extreme Fitness Junkies. I appreciate my Filipino community who has helped me establish myself of 1,000 some subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. My stamina, my discipline, my reading. I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of reading on Navy SEAL toughness. You know, just a mentality of being the best that I could be every day. So that's the new me. That's my perception. Have I done it? Not really. But I am chipping away at it. Working out, eating right, and thinking positive. So those are like my 3 big pillars. Working out, exercise, eating right, and thinking positive. I'm going to add one more pillar. Faith, religion. I'm a very religious person. I wouldn't be here without my faith. So, it's pretty good. So my new me is exercise. Actually, I should put faith first because I wouldn't be here without God. Spirituality, faith, spirituality. Okay. I got faith going on. I got exercise. Right. I got what did I say that was? Exercise, faith. What's going on, Viga, Pele? Sorry I didn't say your name right. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Please subscribe. So faith, exercise, healthy eating, diet, and just being positive. One, two, three, four. Yeah, those are my 4th ones. So being positive. So I could tell you right now, my exercise is going good. I'm really disciplined. I exercise 7 days a week. Faith is amazing. Diet is something that I really, really, really needed to work on. And this past week I have. I'll talk about that in the next segment. But I really need to work on, my new me needs to work on positive. Going back to the summit I attended today, just keeping that positive mindset. You know, you surround yourself with negatives. I can't. With, I can. This is me reinvented. I can do this. I will do this. You know, my new story will change my life. So those are the 4 pillars. My 4 pillars that will change my life. All right. I'm going to use this as my assignment. Faith, exercise, diet, and then just being like having that positive mindset. Faith, exercise, healthy diet. Those are on in order. Faith, exercise, healthy diet. Yeah. Being positive. I like I said, I really need to work on being positive. You know, and just being ready to embark. And what, you know, weather that storm, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Especially, you know, you put yourself out there all day, every day, and, you know, you get crapped on 90% of the time. And it just sucks. But you know what? You pick yourself up and you go back out there and you do what you got to do. So anyways, I like to keep these live short. 5-10 minutes the most. You gotta learn to be positive. You know. So I'm excited for tomorrow, day 2 of the summit. And we'll take it from there. I appreciate you guys. Thank you again for being here tonight. We have a Broncos fan in here. Sweet. Too bad they didn't make it. Alright, well, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. This is my assignment for Summit Day 1. What's my old story? What's my new story? And how will my new story change my life? And that's that. Appreciate you guys who subscribe. If you haven't done so, subscribe. I'm going to add you as a moderator. Standard moderator. Leon, I'm going to add you as a moderator too if you're still here. Appreciate it. All right. Peace out, everybody.